right? Where is columns 2 and 3? Is everyone on the same bus as I am?
Kind of getting lost.
Kind of getting lost. So just imagine this thing. Let's say that we have a variable that is row start. Let's say that the initial value for that is 0. Let's talk about rows for now. So we are just talking about this particular thing and this particular thing. So our values are 0. So row start, and let's say that row start starts from 0 and increases over time. So row start goes from 0 and increases over time. Let's say we have one row end for this particular thing that decreases over time, 4, 4, 3. So row end starts from 4. So when row start is 0, row end is 4. We have these two particular values sorted out. Then row start increases to 1 and row end decreases to 3 at the next step, right? And then row start increases to 2 and row end also becomes sort of 2 if we were following the same progress. So at this particular situation here, when we have 2 and 2, we cannot go anywhere else, right? Because row start and row end are now at the same point. We cannot go other way around. This is what it looks like it's happening. Does that make sense? So let's look at the column start and the column end values as well. So our columns start from 0. Our column ends at 5. Then for the next iteration, our starting value of column now becomes 1. It's fine. The column index that was decreasing now becomes 4. That is also fine. Next point onwards, this has to become 2, while this has to become 3, right? Then it has to go to 3. This has to go to 4, right? This is the way that this should progress. This is the pattern that we are trying to find. There is one variable that increases over time, one variable that decreases over time, one variable that increases and another variable that decreases over time, right? Because we are trying to figure out what is going on here. But not only are we trying to figure that out, we also need to know why this is only 0, 1 and 5, 4. It is not 3, 2 and 2, 3 do not occur after this. Why does it not decrease after this? We know it why it doesn't, because there is a size restriction to the matrix. But how can we identify this point? What condition should our while loop end at? That is what basically I'm getting.
Is it when they reach that same point in the
Exactly.
matrix?
Exactly. So the moment what happens here is the moment row start and row end become the same, we are not bothered with call start and column end anymore. We don't even do this. We stop this, right? We are not executing these things. So the moment these two become same, we stop our while loop. Now this particular matrix is the number of rows is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So the number of columns is more than the number of rows. So we know that we are going to reach the row intersection quicker than the column intersection, right? Each time if they are decreasing, the number of rows are smaller, so it is reaching it much faster. But you can imagine a row heavy matrix, right? Like a pillar. In that particular situation, it could very well be that the column is the one that stops the rows from meeting together. Does that logic make sense? So essentially the condition would be, if do the thing, while row start is less than row end, do the thing, and while column start is less than column end. So we need to repeat LRTB, RLBT again and again until we have this particular condition. And that is where this particular condition comes in the while, where K is the starting row index, M is the ending row index, L is the starting column index, N is the ending column index. It basically says the start and end values need to follow this particular logic. This is where I do not keep on repeating LRTB, RLBT, LRTB, RLBT, because I've exhausted the matrix. Okay. Okay. Now for the ranges. Okay, so since we are closing to 1 p.m., I do have one more class that I need to take. Are you guys available for, I will continue this again, maybe next Saturday or something?
Yes.
I know that this is like midway. I'll go through this again, but
That works.
that works?
Yeah, as long as we get to like see the recording of it, I think we can.
You will. Yes, I am recording this thing, and so it will be uploaded to YouTube on that link.
Thank you.
And I will also upload the things that I've written down. Okay. Okay, I guess for today that's it. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry, like everything is so weird, but.
So when did you say we're having our exams?
Let's see. The tentative date for our exam was going to be May 7th.
Okay.
If there are any changes, I'll make sure I'll let you guys know.
All right.
Any other questions? Okay. If there are no other questions, that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.